hello, Vernetta.
Hey, Trish.
How are you today?
Good. How are you?
Excellent.
Good to be back in the studio.
Really good.
It's been about a week.
Yes, it's been a big week. I feel like there's lots going on in the world.
Oh, yeah.
Gotta love it.
Gotta love it.
Gotta love the stupidity. Yeah, so we are talking today on all of it. And keep in mind, these are our opinions. So if you don't share them, that's fine.
We're not going to be upset about it.
Nope, I don't care if yours is the same as mine or not. Just as long as we both respect each other. We want to talk about Joe Biden and Trump.
Yep.
Which I think is really a kind of a fun thing because
Hot topic.
it is a hot topic. It's super hot, and I'm like, let's get it.
Oh, I love it. So I am wearing my Trump supporter hat today.
She is her 2020
in my studio.
It's badass. I'm not going to lie.
It is.
So
is he.
Oh, yeah. Well, he's running again.
I
Did
know.
you
I'm very excited.
I can't believe it. I did not think that this was going to happen.
I did. For
You
sure.
did?
He said he wasn't going to leave us.
I know, but still, I mean, in order to be there's so many things that have to
He's a
happen.
fucking fighter, man.
He is
He's
a fighter.
bulldog because half the people, I don't think there's anybody out there that would have taken what he took and been through what he went through and come back because he promised that he would come back for us.
He did. I think it's, I agree with you. I think to a certain extent, he's crazy. You know, I'm like, okay, dude, I love what you did. I think a lot of things that you did were excellent. But for somebody to want to come back to that, to me, I'm just like, it's like going back to an abusive boyfriend.
Yeah.
Like, really? You want to go back to that?
I don't know. He's just so red, white, and blue, though.
He
is the thing. He sees our country demolishing itself, and he's ready to stand up and fight for it and get people to fight for it and be, proactive and do the right things with it.
Yeah. Well, we need a leader who is willing to fight for it again. Mm-hmm. And that's part of the problem, actually. We do have a small clip that we've found in regards to Joe Biden, and we just wanted to kind of play this for people. And
so basically, he's asked a few questions about what's going on, which all of us have a right to know what's happening to our money and the banks and everything else.
It's crazy. He's
asked these questions, and he basically just turns around and walks out the door. That's our president right now.
So
okay.
Go ahead and play.
Here we go.
Do you expect all your banks to fail, Mr. President? Should all depositors be protected at all banks?
Wow. Biden walks out on people asking questions. Typically, they wouldn't let anybody in the room if they were going to ask something that was off this list. And now Americans are starting to be like, we're all struggling. We're looking to you to help fix this. The real estate market is almost in a collapse. We're seeing banks collapse. It's incredibly expensive to borrow money. It's incredibly expensive to live. So it's one of the things I loved about Trump is Trump stayed there knowing that everybody in the room was against him, but he answered everybody's question.
That's what's huge about it, is that he actually would stay regardless of what was happening, and he would answer our questions and just. Well, and sorry, this clip is not shutting down. Sorry, guys. He would answer it. Didn't matter what it was, and maybe you didn't get the answer that you wanted from him.
Right.
Which I'm not saying that he's not offensive. Let me get this straight. He is very offensive. I happen to enjoy it because I happen to think that things like that can be very, very funny. Other people, not so much.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I agree. And he's offensive, but
he did the job.
If you're offended, then you're taking. Here's the thing: we don't need to like the personality of him per se, like his.
Well, we don't have to go to Thanksgiving dinner
Exactly.
with a man. We just need to be able to afford Thanksgiving dinner.
So what Trump does is he's too busy to play with the petty stuff. He's not going to sugarcoat and blow smoke up people's asses. He says what it is, lays it out there. People don't like that.
No, they don't.
A lot of people don't like the truth.
Well, and obviously so for the first time in I forget how many years, I was reading an Ipsos, it's a polling thing, and for the first time in I forget how many presidents, America's biggest worry for 78 weeks running now, which is 1.5 years, in case you need me to do the math, economy. People are freaking out for 1.5.
How are we going to get gas? How are we going to eat?
How are we going to feed our kids? Where's the formula? Where's this stuff? Where's that? Like, people aren't able to do basic things. And he just turns around and walks out
the door. Yeah.
That's like the biggest F you ever.
Oh, it makes me sick.
Hey, thanks for voting for me, but fuck you. Oh, okay. Thank you for that. I would rather have a mean tweet. I would rather have a mean tweet.
Yeah.
And, you know, I just, for my kids and for my friends and my family, and just the nervousness.
It's awful.
It is awful.
It shouldn't be like this. And it wasn't like this.
Nope.
When we had Trump in there.
No.
He was letting us know what was happening, what good or bad. And he was letting us know what he was going to do about it. He wasn't fighting with all these different countries. I don't know if anybody realizes or understands that he was building bridges with these other countries. We weren't fighting with anyone.
They were focused on the wall that he was building, even though the country is now overrun.
But he was getting along with everyone, unlike Joe.
I know.
Right now, you know, I have another clip of Joe basically talking about World War III.
Oh, that's going to be fun. Can't wait for that. Well, speaking of the wall, actually, you know what? This is also an opinion, but I actually saw a clip of people by the Rio Grande, because now they're trying to swim across to get into here. And like women and children are just like little buoys all the time floating in the river. They literally have refrigerated trucks in certain towns because of where the current is. That's where the bodies fall. Can you believe that? I mean, everybody complains about something, but there is a method sometimes to madness. And, you know, obviously, as you guys can all,
my opinion of it is this. The guy is a good fucking businessman. This is why I love him. Because he's an excellent he built his whole empire. Do you know how wealthy he was when he went into presidency?
What was that?
That was my phone, folks.
Was that your phone?
And we're not editing, so it's going to be there.
It will be there. Everybody will hear, hello, Moto. No,
but,
I know. It's crazy. I have one for you. I was thinking as I was researching things, I was thinking to myself, okay, so if things were really dire and there was only 3 people left in the world, let's say Kamala Harris, Joe Biden, and Nancy Pelosi. Marry, fuck, kill. Go.
Oh, I want to throw up. Well,
who are you going to marry?
Kamala.
Oh, okay. See, I'm going with Joe. I'll tell you why. Okay, and then fuck.
Oh, wait. Yeah, I'll just keep it that.
You're going to go with Joe, or are you going to go with Kamala?
Okay. I would actually go with Joe, because I can just lead him however which way.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah. He's just like a little, like
I'd
a
marry
dog on
Joe.
a chain.
I would kill Nancy.
And I would fuck Kamala.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, I would too.
Perfect. Yeah.
Okay, so we're in agreement on that.
We're definitely in agreement on that. Yeah.
So let us know, who would you marry, who would you fuck, and who would you kill, and why? Put that in the comments and give us a like, okay, guys? I just am dying to know.
I don't like that I had the kill word and her name at the same.
Oh yeah, we're not really going to kill her.
We're not going to do anything like that. Anything of the sort.
I don't want to. I'm too old for prison.
Oh, for God's sake!
I am too old for prison. It's true.
It's a game.
Yeah, it is a game. I agree with you. No, so I think that's kind of crazy. I also think that it's crazy that here's something that I found super interesting. So as of 11/20, so November 20th, 61% of America, or people polled, thought that Joe could handle the job. And then as of March 28, 42% of people think that he can still handle this job. I'm sorry. I really thought that number would be lower.
Yeah.
I mean,
yeah,
that's crazy. He can, let me tell you, he cannot handle it. People are handling it for him. He is not, there's no way he's doing his job alone.
Oh, absolutely not. Absolutely not. He couldn't even, see, this is what I don't understand. He was very incompetent during the election.
Oh, yeah.
I just don't understand how how people didn't see that.
Because they're blasting so much stuff out there to try to cover up the incompetence, and they kept saying things, they kept trying to change. It's like I'm always saying, they're trying to change our direction, our view, to make it look like, oh, well, Trump did this, don't pay attention. This is his record. This is his record.
literally, I watched them both stand on a stage, and Joe Biden was so ineffective and fragile and just didn't know really where he was at that moment.
But I wonder how many people actually watch those. That's the only thing I can think is that people don't actually watch those, or they had to have been asleep all the time because it was. I cried. I was like, here we go. This is going to happen and it's going to be scary, but
Disgusting.
hang on.
Well, I'm hoping
It's
not too late.
Oh, well, I always say never. And hopefully, no matter who is our next president and our next, senators and cabinet and blah, 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 hopefully they can all work together and we can hopefully do some things to do some good for people.
And here's the thing. Why is it that, okay, so Nancy, for instance, how long has she been up in there? And how the hell old is she? 90 something?
I think she's 3,072, but I have to fact check that.
I don't understand why.
She's like Tales of the Crypt. I think that her vagina literally dust, like when she queefs, dust comes out.
I don't understand.
Smells like an old tuna. Oh gosh.
Nancy.
Nothing about her is attractive to me. I don't know.
Ditto.
Oh no, I can't.
Ditto.
Don't tell anybody I said that.
Oh God. No editing.
Yeah, I know. It's fine. I said it. She's gross. She grosses me out as a person and as a candidate. So
right.
I'm okay with it. But no, so, just the things that he has been doing. So now, okay, let's talk about the fact that he approved 3 bloom drilling operations for oil up in Alaska, and that it's literally going to turn all the climate change that we're trying to do in America, everything that we signed, until 2030 was our plan. So everything that we will do from now till 2030, one of those will undo all of our good. And he did 3. Another broken promise, right? It's okay. So he gave us all checks.
Is it fracking?
It's like a fracking thing. Yes. I believe they inject something. I didn't read up on exactly what they were doing, but I know that environmentalists are really pissed off, like super pissed off.
Okay. So I have another clip that I want to share because this really, really ticks me off, but we'll just let Joe say what he's got to say and then we'll chit chat about it. Cool.
I can't stop laughing. Joe.
Ready?
I'm ready.
Okay.
We're ready.
Equipment.
Here he
and
comes.
have planes and tanks and trains going in with American pilots and American crews. Just understand, and don't kid yourself, no matter what you all say. That's called World War III. Today, I'm announcing that the United States will be sending 31 Abrams tanks to Ukraine, the equivalent of 1 Ukraine.
Okay, so
The equivalent.
Will enhance the Ukraine's capacity.
Yes,
to defend its territory
he's
and
sent all
achieve
this stuff.
Strategic objectives.
okay. So basically it's this.
Biden just yesterday.
Girl.
I know. I'm
doesn't-
effing it up.
Here's the problem. She doesn't have an Apple. She's got this weird Samsung thing. I don't know how to work it.
My phone said get off its dick.
Well, that's the first time anybody ever told me to get off their dick. I'm crying on the inside. Sammy, say it ain't so. Yeah. You're more like this. That's more what it's like for what I just said.
Okay, so yeah, back to it. I think that what that was about was Joe first said when he was getting elected
Yeah.
that he first said that if we were to get involved. Did you answer it?
I'm sorry. Nope. It was Tony though.
Okay. When we first were, he said first, if we were to get involved.
Hello.
My phone's being a jerk.
We're going to have to re-record this. This is terrible. Your phone doesn't want me on its dick, but it won't stop fucking me. Vernetta's going to piss herself. We just need a minute, folks.
Pants. Oh, God. Why? Okay. Let's just keep going.
We're new to this, folks.
So, Joe was saying that if we gave equipment, gave war equipment, gave guns, gave tanks, gave money, then we would be inciting World War III, right?
Yeah, which is,
And then the next clip that you heard him was recently when he has decided to send tanks, guns, and money
yep.
to you
That we get to pay back. Yay, more money.
to start World War III. I mean,
he's just like saying, hey, I just started World War III.
yeah, basically that's what he said.
I mean, if you really think about that, how shitty that is. So the next person
He's
takes
such a
over in
dick.
January, right? The next
Yeah.
president.
Yeah.
He's probably like, fuck it.
Yeah,
I'm on
he don't care.
vacation now. I only got 10 more months left.
Right.
I'll be known as the president who went out fighting for World War instead of all this other bullshit. Mm-hmm. Who knows? I don't know. If anybody's going to start anything, it's going to be China and Russia, and it's going to be crazy.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm pretty sure.
They're all starting to act like they're in love with each other right now.
Yeah, they're all kind of having like this little gangbang. I heard that goes on out back behind the
Oh my
Russian
gosh.
coffee house. Is there a Russian coffee house? I'm sure it's Russian has its own coffee, you would think. It's a big country. Right? You think they'd have some
shit.
kind of special coffee. Maybe put vodka in it. That's
It's
what I'll call
probably
it.
vodka coffee.
Yeah, vodka coffee. Coffee with
I'd drink
vodka.
some of that.
Would you?
No.
I
Probably.
well,
I don't know.
mean,
Maybe.
I would. I don't really like coffee, but I do like vodka.
I'd give it a go. Why not?
Why not?
So, I think that we put enough out there of our opinions that you kind of get the gist of where we're going, and we would love to hear your feedback and know what you think about it.
Tell us what you think about this shit show that we're putting out there for you all.
If we even use this, like literally, there's no editing.
This might be a
However-
bloopers reel all on its own.
It might be.
Shit.
It might be. Bad
right.
news bears.
That was a cocaine bear, not a bad news bear. Oh, we got all the buttons. She's hitting everything. Oh, ooh, that was good.
That
Oh,
was
wait,
a nice ending.
that was.
Go ahead.
Bang.
I know you want to touch a button.
I'm
Do
gonna do this
it.
one.
Oh, fairy princess.
Everything's back to normal.
Oh, rainbows, farting rainbows,
Oh, I
and
wish I could fart
butterflies.
rainbows. That'd be a cool trick. You know how much money I would make? I'd like check this shit out.
oh. All right, you ready to send it out?
Yeah, I am. You got, yep.
All right.
We got to flip over and we got to hit our thing ding.
Yep.
All right.
All right, guys.
Have a good one.
It was a short show, but have a good one.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Bye,
We love you guys.
I got to beware. I think it's time we stop. Children, what's that sound? Everybody look what's going